Oh yeah, just got this, I don't know if you can really see, but I've traced the dog bone out, one of them so far, to fix the seat mounting area. I did think about taking it into work because they'd probably have a laser, you know, I don't know what you call them, not a CNC bed, like a plasma bed, but yeah, it's going to be bothered going into town today, so I'll just do it all by hand. See if it's too hard, I'll trace another and they can do it tomorrow when I go in for the meeting. So yeah, we'll get into it. As you can see, I've just got the basic shape done anyway. I'll stick it on the grinder, bench grinder, and just tidy it up a bit, use the file, whatnot. We'll go from there. So I'll just finish a bit off with a file. As you can see, my vise needs, I need to make up a new proper mount for it because the screws split through the wood. Eventually, when I get around to putting a proper bench top on, I'll plate it. So get a bit of like 5mm steel plate, bolt that through, and I'll probably clamp it on the other side with a bit of box section steel, and I'll put a like a little post on so I can put the negative lead on, so that way I can weld up here. Yeah, so I've just gotten all the burrs off it. Just rounded off the edges of the checker plate so it looks a bit neater. What I'll do now is I'll get the flat disc out. I think it's like a 40 grit or something. I'll just cut the sort of the center out and grind them down, so that way I've got a flat surface for the washers to go on. I'll grind them down and yeah, run them flat, and then I'll mark it up to the mower, just so I can get the holes where they need to be. We'll throw them in the drill press. So you would have seen me just grinding off those checkers, because I had a thought while I was trying to grind the center out. I'm like, the seat mount U-bracket needs to sit on top of this, so this needs to be flat. The underside, not so much, as long as the checkers are clear from where I'm going to put the washers, it'll be fine, but this one needs to be flat, because otherwise it won't sit flat and then probably cause more cracking. So I'll get into this. I just ground it down 40 grit, give it a bit of a sand just to smooth things up a bit. Hard way of doing shit, absolutely. It'd be a lot easier if I did have mild flat steel, but I don't. All I had was offcuts of checker plate, so let's turn it right. Like, the back of it's flat anyway, but yeah, I needed the top section to be pretty well flat for the seat mount. So that's all done. I'll jump off now. I'll get this other one cut up and done. I'll get back to you. So yeah, got both of them done. Holes drilled, a little tiny bit off, but not too bad. Just gave him a hit with the old canner. Caterpillar satin black, I think it is, medium gloss. It's more like a satin black. Just done the first coat on this one. Probably give it another coat, maybe 2 more. Definitely another one. That's all done. I'll start packing up. Yeah, so at least they're done. Still don't know if it's worth getting panel bond. I'm not sure. I definitely do need to seal underneath, like when I sandwich those plates on. So maybe, I don't know, I'll have to have a look, see how much it is, because I don't want to spend like, you know, $80 for a tube or $50 for a tube that I'll probably only use once. So yeah, still need to get in, tack these up, just tack the cracks back together so it's sort of one solid piece. I don't think I'll fully weld them, but I'll definitely tack, you know, where they're cracked at the edge of the bolt hole, just so that support's back in there. I might even just put tacks at the end of the cracks so they don't go any further. But I think I'll only do it from this side. It's going to be way too hard to get the MIG handle up underneath through the chassis and that. So besides, it should be strong enough once I tack it all back on this side. It should be strong enough with that panel underneath as well, and longer bolts. I'll get some bigger washers. Yeah, so that's another job nearly done. Probably won't get it finished today. Still doing a bit of housework, and I've fucking done something to my bloody ankle a couple of weeks ago, and it's just getting worse and worse. I don't know if I've got a green stick fracture or something somewhere, but fuck me, it's annoying. So yeah, I'll finish painting them up and do a bit of a tidy up. Don't know if I'll finish it tomorrow. I've got to go over to work. We'll do like a quarterly health, safety and environment type meeting. So it's basically just a big catch up. It takes all day, and they go through, you know, health and then safety, environment. So it's usually an all day sort of thing. Sometimes it runs into the evening. And I was supposed to get the, because we finally put a claim in for all the air cons, the fridge, TVs, the dryer, heaps of stuff. He was supposed to come around tomorrow, but I've had to ring him up and try and organise it for another day. Bloody ankles, friggin' killing me. I really don't want to go up to the hospital and sit up there for bloody 12 hours. Just thought I'd come down because it's been a while since I checked the dam out. She's still holding water, like she's way down, but normally it would have been hella dry. Could have sworn I just heard somebody's voice. That's weird. No, must be hearing things. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, at least there's still water in there. Yeah, I've got to try and track down the CV joint for the Falcon. Because I've been to 3 places now and they don't stock them for the non-turbo manuals. They stock them for the turbo manuals. It's kind of hard because there's like 7, 8, 9 different tail shafts, because you got like excuse me, you got like 4-cylinder auto, the EcoBoost, then you've got NA 6-cylinder, 5-speed auto, 6-speed auto, 6-speed manual, this Turbo 6 auto manual, V8 auto manual. So, and then there's Ute and the sedan. So yeah, but yeah, I've been to 3 different places and they don't stock them. So I was hoping to get it for a Napa, so that way I could get a bit of a work discount, but no, they only stock the turbo autos. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get back into it, tied in this schmozzle up. I went to jump online on the CB this morning, the bloody little glass fuse in the back of it. It's like, I don't know if it took a big bloody electrical load or something, but all the glass shattered inside and I don't have any spares, so I'm going to have to run them over town tomorrow or Thursday. I'll try and get ceramic ones. So obviously getting a bit of a power surge out here somewhere. Wonder if it's that light because this switch is a bit dicky. Something else to fix. Get a new light switch for that, I guess, and give that a go. Otherwise there'll be something up there, but the whole place needs proper rewiring. Like, I've got 3-phase power out here for no reason. So yeah, anyway, catch us later.